BorrisIleigh, Tommy Ryan going in for midfield. Number 15, Paddy Levy, is going out midfield to pick up, I'd say, Dan McCormack. And they're shoving and pushing, and the game, JD has been picked up by number 7 by Barry Coughlin of the inter-county player with Waterford. Referee for today's game is Johnny Murphy. And the game is Johnny Murphy of Limerick is referee. Back with the play, Sean McCormack clears the ball up the side, and it's young Kevin Maher of Knockanore. Kevin Maher picked up the ball with one hand, being chased by the fullback number 3. Fullback number 3 is Ian Kenny. Ball is drifting over towards big Jerry Kelly. Jerry Kelly running up one hand on the ball. Jerry Kelly coming in, and Jerry Kelly takes on the man, and the first free of the game. But Jerry has it over the bar, and the advantage is given, and the first point goes to Jerry Kelly. Jerry Kelly, a Ratmoy, a neighbour of my own, a grandson of the great Timmy Delaney, son of Dennis and Julie. Anyway, puck out to be taken by Stephen O'Keefe. I know they call him Socky down in Waterford, and the ball is dropping, and big number 12 has gone in centre forward. Big number 12 is Barry O'Sullivan, in and Ray McCormack. Ball is bobbing around, and Peter Hogan is on. Number 20 is on. Peter Hogan is on. Now, there's a bit of something going on. The referee's talking to Paddy Saint. I'll just back with the play. Number 20, Peter Hogan, has been marked by Seamus Foxy Burke. And who's gone off then? I'll have to find out who's not. Peter Hogan wasn't selected to start, but we know this guy. He plays with Waterford. Number 11 to take the first free for Ballygunner is Pádraig Mahoney. This guy needs no introduction. He's been playing with Waterford for years, who survived a crucial crusade injury and came back better than ever, as did Brendan Maher. First free of the day for Pádraig Mahoney, number 11 for Ballygunner. Kitog style as always is Pádraig. First, and a point each. Puck out now. First puck out of the day by James Sticks McCormack. Brendan Maher is centre back, being picked up by Pádraig Mahoney, number 11. Number 20 is Peter Hogan, gone way out just for the puck out. James will probably go along. I would say he'll aim for the Moose. We'll see. The puck out towards Moose's side, going to side, but it's Tommy Ryan foot is dropping centre field. Tommy goes up to catch the ball, and Jerry Kelly kicks it out, and it's big long Niall Kenny. Niall Kenny turns the man. Niall Kenny runs down the centre. Niall Kenny making room for himself. It's Niall Kenny, but the ball is cleared by Ballygunner number 6. Philip Mahoney, short puck out, short clearance number 14 to Tim O'Sullivan. Out to Peter Hogan on the wing. Peter Hogan is trying to take out Seamus Burke. Peter Hogan is running at pace. He's after going in around Seamus Burke, and a hand pass there, and Paddy Satan have to get to the ball, and James McCormack shields it. James McCormack, the crowd roar. The Waterford crowd feel that there was an indiscretion by one of the BorrisIleigh defenders on the Ballygunner forward. So the ref has the hand held up, so there's a free being given to Waterford on their 21, and we were lucky there. Peter Hogan has pace to burn. He took on, ran and passed the ball. Now free once more by Pádraig Mahoney. On the edge of the D, Pádraig Mahoney, brother of Philip Mahoney. 2-1 in favour of the Gunner. And will Borris gun the Bally boys? It's hard to know. Big number 12 is out here on the side. Big number 12 is Barry O'Sullivan, a big tall man. Been marked by Sean McCormack. Puck out by James McCormack in the goal. James is looking to see where he'll drop this. Up the centre again, dropping it in midfield towards Jerry Kelly. Jerry Kelly under and Kevin Maher. Jerry Kelly, and the ball is in the midfield as Jerry Kelly flicking it out one side. The Bally boys, they're all chasing it. Up the sideline, big Connor the Moose. And Moose picks it up with one hand, ever so easy. Pucks a long ball, but it's drifting wide. Hard look, Moose. Moose will be marshalled, I would say. They will put one of their tight defenders on. They're well aware. They have Shane O'Sullivan back on Moose. Puck out, taking far side of the field, breaking up. And it's Brendan Maher. Brendan Maher and Paddy DeSaint. Paddy DeSaint brings up the ball. Paddy DeSaint passes it back to Tommy Foot, and left side, and a sideline ball, far side of the field, to be taken by Ballygunner. Number 10 for Ballygunner is Desi Hutchison. Desi, who played soccer with Brighton, came back to his native Waterford only lately, has been on the Waterford footballers, and I believe Liam Cahill has shown interest in him from maybe the Waterford seniors. Anyway, back at the play in midfield, Brendan Maher bringing up, and Kieran Maher breaking up with the ball. Referee again decides there's a bit of a ruck. Big Niall Kenny's on the ground, and the ref has decided to throw in between Brendan Maher and number 15, which is Paddy Levy. There's a lot of explesantories being exchanged. They're just shoving and pushing as they would Paddy Levy and Tommy Ryan. The ball breaks inside it, and it's the big Dan McCormack. Dan from Gortini. Dan coming out at speed, but being chased all the way. But Dan goes off, so kicks the ball, and out over near the sideline. And it's the Moose hand the loose, and a great shoulder by Conor Kenny. Conor Kenny shoulder number 14, Tim O'Sullivan. Now it's Tim O'Sullivan, number 14, playing way out in midfield, being challenged for the ball, and a great shoulder by young Kieran Maher. And number 14, Tim O'Sullivan hits in the ball, and it's dropping between Foxy Burke and Peter Hogan. The ball's gone inside, and a ref deems a free out to BorrisIleigh, much to the denyings of Ballygunner. And the free's been taken out by Brendan Maher, holder of 3 Senior All-Irelands, 3 All-Stars. Brendan Maher, as always, his style is to clean the hurley off his shoulders, off his jersey, nice and calm. Brendan will look and he'll strike from his own half-back line. A good long free dropping down towards our own half-hour line. Big Niall Kenny is under. Big Niall Kenny up with the hand. And it's Kieran Maher breaking onto it, and it's stalemate out there. And Jerry Kelly is in the ruck again, and Jerry Kelly and Niall Kenny win the ball. Niall Kenny coming down the far side of the field, and Pocky Rin offloads up past Kieran Maher, but there's a lot of airy bunching, and it's young Kieran Maher from Knockanoo going up the sideline near the corner flag. And the ball, and Kevin Maher has won a hard aimed 65, came off the Ballygunner defender and linesman, and the umpire agree it's 65 from an acute angle, being taken by Brendan Maher, and once again he cleans the hurley, customary style. I can't see a scoreboard. I can. 6 minutes gone. 2 points to 1 in favour of Ballygunner. Right, Brendan Maher out towards the sideline, far sideline of the field, under the small stand, getting the hurley dried by Diarmuid Canaan. A long 65. Brendan looking to see, and all the big guys are inside, waiting. He could score, be no bother to Brendan. It is an acute angle, but our Brendan can score. Pucks a long 65, and is it over? Is it good? Yes, and a great 65 struck by the great Brendan Maher. Neither team have settled down yet. Early stages, 6.5 minutes, 6 minutes 50 seconds, 2 points each. Puck out to be taken by Stephen O'Keefe. A long puck out by Stephen O'Keefe. Dropping towards once more Brendan Maher, and Brendan Maher puts up the hand. No bother, catches the ball, drives it down the right hand side towards young Kevin Maher, but it's the Waterman, and Shane O'Sullivan picks up the ball. Shane O'Sullivan in number 11, Pádraig Mahoney. Pádraig Mahoney will take watching. Pádraig Mahoney hits a ball in towards the square, and it's dropping, it's going wide, and been shielded all the way, and a wide ball, and Paddy Stapleton showed all his years of experience there to shield away the man and let the ball go out for a puck out to be taken by James Dix McCormack from Gortini. James McCormack, one of 4 brothers here today. Their mother played camogie for Cork. Here we go, puck out. James far side of the midfield towards Jerry Kelly and Conor the Moose, and it's a lot of aerial lads clashing. Number 5 for Conor Sheehan kicks away the ball, and it's Sean McCormack now. Sean McCormack picks up the ball, but it drops. Hard luck, Sean, but he won back down. There's the tremendous determination by Sean McCormack to win back, and unlucky the ref deemed he pushed number 15 in the back. So free to be taken by Philip Mahoney, brother of Pádraig Mahoney. No, sorry, Pádraig Mahoney himself is coming out for this. Deep into near his own half-back line, between his own 65 and half-back line, near the newsstand side. Number 11 is Pádraig Mahoney. Right, he'll drop it, will he, or he go for it? Who was number 4? Billy O'Keefe is picking up Jerry Kelly, who's on the Moose. Shane O'Sullivan's on the Moose, who's on JD. JD has quite simply been brilliant in the last few games. Number 11, anyway, back with the play is Pádraig Mahoney, takes a free, Kitog style as always. A long free by Pádraig Mahoney, and is it going over? It's a great long free, but it's just drifting wide. Okay, puck out once more by James Dix McCormack. Game hasn't settled, but we're going in due course. A nice crowd here today. Winter hurling, Munster final. What a great occasion. Anyway, James Dix McCormack. James taking the puck out. James drops the ball midfield again towards Conor the Moose, and Dan McCormack is under there. The ball is broken, and it's Sean McCormack, and the ball is now Conor Kenny playing a very deep role, hits the ball inside, and young JD is inside, and JD is gone. JD was trying to let the ball, but the crowd are saying he was impeded by number 7 Barry Coughlin. Okay, the ball back with the water play. Their water guys like to short run and pass the ball, that's their style. Number 5, Conor Sheehan picks out number 4. Number 4 is Billy O'Keefe. Billy O'Keefe is studying himself, taking his time, and looked up, and there's a long puck. And a great score by a cornerback, Billy O'Keefe, much to the approval of the Ballygunner supporters. Okay, we'll have to watch the Waterford players as they turn and move and run at you and find a man off the shoulder. Anyway, puck out again by James Sticks McCormack. James Sticks McCormack this time pucks it down. Connor the moves again, dropping midfield Ollie, and Connor tries to catch the ball, but it's being harried by Shane O'Sullivan. Now it's Dan McCormack, and number 11 is Pádraig Mahoney. Dan wins that duel. That was his young brother Ray. Ray was taken on by the shoulder, and the referee gives a free in, and Ray gives a fist to the crowd. A free in to BorrisIleigh, taken once more by Brendan Maher. A high challenge on Ray McCormack. Ray, youngest of all the McCormack brothers at the age of 19. Okay. Dermot Canaan is drawing the hurley for Brendan Maher. Brendan Maher again will step up near his own 65. Not as acute as an angle as the last one, but it's still a long free out. But no bother to our Brendan. Brendan now looks up. He bends. He lifts and he strikes. And what way will it go? And once more a tremendous point by the great Brendan Maher. Okay, score reads 3 points to each. 3 points each, and there's Jerry Kelly's man is trying to break away for the puck out. Jerry is up to him because number 4 scored a long point. Jerry Kelly is well aware, but the goalie pucks to the other side this time towards number 12, Barry O'Sullivan. It's near the sideline. And Ballygunner flicks into number 12, Barry O'Sullivan. Right? And the ball breaks inside is Peter Hogan. And it's Paddy Saint being taken on by number 10 is Desi Hutchinson. Desi Hutchinson, the former soccer player. I know he's very quick. And Desi works his way inside and gets a great point for Ballygunner. Desi is one to watch. We know about his pace. Okay, 4 points to 3 in favour of the Gunner. Okay, puck out once more to be taken by James Sticks McCormack. 11 minutes gone. Not a bad game. Still has to settle. Puck out James McCormack. He's looking around him. See what way he'll go. All the puck outs have gone to one way. This time, more or less the same. Down towards midfield, towards Jerry Kelly. Jerry Kelly up in the hand. And Jerry Kelly is fighting tooth and nail in the Rockford and being held by Kieran Maher, and it's the Moose, but it's back to his big brother Niall, and it's back to Dan McCormack on his own half back line. Dan clears the ball left side up towards JD and Barry Coughlin. JD, but number 6 fell inside for him, Philip Mahoney, and he crosses the ball back to his goalie, but being chased by JD. We all know JD's pace. Okay, the goalie pucks it out to number 2. Number 2 is Eddie Hayden, and been hurried by Niall Kenny, and a sideline ball for Borris. Being encouraged all the way once more by Johnny Kelly. JD will take watching, and so will Kevin. Okay, sideline ball at the far side, taken by Brendan Maher under the small stance. Towards his own half back line, or his own 65 and half forward line. Gone in, cross towards JD, and gone in towards the goals. And on the edge of the square. And the goalie has it. Goalie's coming out, but it was nervy moments for Ballygunner there. The ball is dropping, and it's Brendan Maher under it. Out Brendan goes, and it's Dan. Dan is playing a kind of a sweeper role here today. Dan coming out, pucks the ball left side. And it's big Niall Kenny and JD going down to the corner, being chased by Barry Coughlin. Barry Coughlin coming out with the ball. It's sideline ball because of the pressure that JD applied. JD on big Barry Coughlin. Barry Coughlin is another name we're familiar with. Now, who'll take this sideline? Oh, sure, it's Jerry Kelly. Jerry, as we've said in other matches, Jerry is a specialist at these. Jerry with a red helmet, up towards the far end of the field, scoreboard end, and the rain is starting to come down again. Right, what will Jerry do? He might go for a score, or who knows? Jerry now just about to take his sideline for BorrisIleigh. Jerry gets under, yes, a great sideline, he crosses it all the way. And a tremendous score by Jerry. As we've said on more than one occasion, this guy is a specialist. What a tremendous point from an acute angle. The score reads 4 points each. Now their number 3 is very loose for a short puck out, but it didn't go. The goalie pucked it longer, and it's dropping down towards our half-back line, and under it is once more is Brendan Maher. Up goes Brendan Maher and Ray McCormack, and they kick it out. But it's the Ballygunner played, and it's out to Pádraig Mahoney. Pádraig Mahoney looks up at the post, and Pádraig Mahoney picks up a great score. Pádraig Mahoney was waiting for the pass, and it came back to him, and he put it over the bar. Number 12 is Barry O'Sullivan on Ray McCormack. Pádraig Mahoney goes back to his customary centre forward position, but marked by Brendan. But Pádraig Mahoney will go left, right. He seldom stays in the same position. He just goes where he thinks a break will come. Cute hurler. Anyway, dropping the ball is dropping back towards Jerry Kelly. On the back down, but the Waterman puts up, but it's a flick by Jerry Kelly. And it's Kevin Maher. Kevin Maher and number 3. Number 3 is Ian Kenny. Ian Kenny comes out with the ball, pucks the far side of the field, and it's Dan McCormack chasing number 10. Number 10 is that Desi Hutchinson. Desi Hutchinson is everywhere, but a block down by Dan McCormack. Blocked down, and a sideline ball to be taken by Desi. No, Desi is leaving it to number 4, his cornerback, who is Billy O'Keefe. Billy O'Keefe, centre of the field, under this small stand. Take this sideline ball, sideline cut. Number 4 is Billy O'Keefe. Dropping down, and it's Paddy DeSaint. Paddy DeSaint, and number 7 is Ray McCormick. And Brendan Maher, and it's Foxy Burke. And it's Tommy Foot. Tommy Foot pulls in the ball. Tommy Foot, but it's the Waterford lads. But out comes Foxy Buck, and he offloads to Conor Kenny, who's playing very deep, and the ball flicked away by Tim O'Sullivan. But Tommy Foot hits the ball. Tommy hits the ball over sideline, but it's dropped towards Shane O'Sullivan of Ballygunner. Shane O'Sullivan hits a long pipe, but it drifts wide. In the early stages, we can see that Ballygunner are well capable of scoring long distance shots. Anyway, puck out once more by James McCormick. James McCormick of Gortini, seeing what his options are. He looks to be going towards midfield again, and it's Tommy Foot breaking down to it, and Jerry Kelly, and number 4 Billy O'Keefe is in there. There's a big ruck on in the middle field, and the Ballygunner lads have the ball, and it's Mahoney, Porrick, downside towards Paddy DeSaint. Paddy DeSaint, one hand in the hurry, comes out to the sideline, passes it back to James McCormick. The number 10 is chasing all the way, it's Desi Hutchinson. Ball is poked up by James McCormick, and it's going towards the sideline, and it's the Waterford number 8, Michael Mahoney. But Michael Mahoney hits the ball down the field, but it's Brendan Maher breaking onto it, and here's Brendan Maher coming out, lovely ball. Brendan Maher does tremendous Trojan defence. Now it's going up towards young JD. JD tries to catch the ball, and it's number 9 is Shane O'Sullivan. Lets the ball go. But JD was impeded, and the Boris crowd are shouting. JD was impeded. The Boris crowd are driven. Sideline to be taken by Ballygunner. Number 6, Philip Mahoney. Number six for Ballygunner is Philip Mahoney, taking a sideline ball in his own half-back line under the big stand. Good crowd here, good atmosphere. Okay, hardly see with the pillar, but anyway. It's a free to be taken by Ballygunner. I thought sideline, free to be taken by Ballygunner. And it's taken, and it's Seamus Foxy Burke from Kyle Crew. Offloads to his colleague Sean McCormick up the side towards. But once again, it's Mahoney again. Mahoney clears his line, hits the ball down towards the middle, and it's breaking down towards Brendan Mahoney and Porrick Mahoney. Porrick Mahoney comes out the ball, but it's being chased all the way by Tommy Foot, and Tommy Foot does well. He says Alleyman being tackled once more by leaving the drift for Ryan. And number 12 is Barry O'Sullivan. Passes back to Shane O'Sullivan. Shane O'Sullivan short pack down the side, but it's impeded by Tommy Foot. Tommy Foot catches the ball and passes back to Dan. Dan Payne very deep. Dan Payne is the sweeper, and Dan drives the ball out of the fence, Trojan defence, up towards Big long Niall Kenny. Now, number 15 is Paddy Levy, all out. The Waterford lads are all playing out in the middle third, and they're trying to squeeze the life out of it. Now, but a free win awarded to BorrisIleigh. Ballygunner has setting up with crowd in the middle, as they do. So their numbers on the backs does not mean a lot of sense in position-wise. But anyway, free to be taken by young Kevin Maher. Young Kevin Maher, son of John Francis from Knockanoor, takes his first free of the day. This guy is having a tremendous year with BorrisIleigh. Won a minor, county final, B, and a North. Won his county final, and he's in a Munster senior final at the age of 18. And starred during the week along with his buddy for Templemore Harty Cup. Anyway, free on our own half-forward line, straight in front of the goals, more or less. Kevin Maher. Kevin Maher, grandson of Dan, whose dog, Champion Prince, won the Oaks way back. A ball over the bar from Kevin Maher, and the score reads 5 points each. This match is delicately poised. Two good teams. When you represent Tip and represent Waterford, you're meeting the cream of the hurlers. Anyway, puck out by, once again, Stephen O'Keefe. Ball dropping towards our half-back. Big long puck out of Stephen O'Keefe, and towards Ray McCormick, and Sean McCormick, and Foxy. Or Foxy in the corner. Foxy, but the Waterford man breaks on. Desi Hutchins pokes the ball back to number 9, Shane O'Sullivan. Shane O'Sullivan decides to bring in a player corner forward, but it's read all the way by Paddy Saint. And number 15 is Paddy Levy. Paddy Levy short passes the ball out to a Waterford Ballygunner colleague who's trying to make room out on the half-forward line. And he's running at pace. White helmet, left side ball. Number 10 is Desi Hutchinson. And a great score for the Ballygunner, number 10. At the early stages, we can see the danger man that is Desi Hutchinson. The speed, yes, of Desi Hutchinson made room, scored. But anyway, back with the play. Puck out once more by James McCormick. Score reads 6 points to 5 in favour of Ballygunner. Ball dropping again towards midfield under this Conor the Moose and Shane O'Sullivan. It's Sean McCormick wins the spilled ball, and it's Kieran Maher trying his best. Now Big Jerry Kelly is breaking on Kieran Maher, but the ball is, that's Big Dan again in the sweeper role. Big Dan picks up the ball, and Dan will puck along one off down towards JD or Niall Kenny. Now it's Niall Kenny, the ball's turned inside, but number 6 read it all the way. Philip Mahoney, a sharp ball up the side, but it's intercepted by Tommy Foot. Tommy Foot is having a tremendous game so far. Hits the ball in, a quick ball, breaking towards Kevin Maher, but the ref decides that Kevin Maher fouled the number 3 in Kenny and giving a free out to Stephen O'Keefe. 6 points to 5 in favour of Ballygunner. Nearly 20 minutes gone in the first half. Number 9 over here, Shane O'Sullivan, is waiting for a pass from this free, but I'd say the goalie will puck long. Shane O'Sullivan and Conor Kenny is a duel worth watching. Number 1 is Stephen O'Keefe, pucks a long free down towards our half-back line, dropping towards Brendan Maher, the ever-brilliant Brendan, and he snaps the ball out of the sky, and he wriggles 2 tackles, and he dodges and he weaves and he offloads with his left hand, but it's breaking on. It's breaking to number 6, Philip Mahoney, and being chased by Brendan once more. Number 12 is Barry O'Sullivan from Waterford, from Ballygunner. Now, ball going down the sideline, and number 14, Tim O'Sullivan, all O'Sullivans, but the ball, Moose intercepts, pucks the ball up towards his brother Niall. Big long Niall towards the small stand. Sideline to be taken by Ballygunner, despite the protests of BorrisIleigh. So at the far side is a sideline ball to be taken by Philip Mahoney. Oh, free to be taken by Philip Mahoney. Free to be taken by Philip Mahoney. Pucks it up the same side, but it's Dan McCormack who picks it up. Dan McCormack coming out under the dressing room side. Dan McCormack gets awarded free for a high tackle on him by number 10, who is Desi Hutchinson. Okay, Dan McCormack takes his free up towards the same side, up towards Jerry Kelly and Conor Kenny. Jerry tries to pick up the ball. There's a ruck developing again, and the ball is breaking. Now it's big Jerry Kelly breaking through. Jerry ground shot ball out. He tried to bring in Niall. It was a clever move. It might still work out. But number 2 for Waterford is Eddie Hayden. No, but the ball is intercepted by Big Moose. Moose tries the shot. It's harried all the way by Kevin Maher. Now it's the Waterford lads are regrouping. Waterford puck out the ball, dropping towards Peter Hogan and Foxy. But Brendan Maher once more, and a brilliant interception by the great Brendan Maher. Brilliant interception by great Brendan Maher. And he passes the ball brilliantly back to his sweeper, which is Dan McCormack, and once more a free. Dan was taken around by the neck once more, and a free. And the ref is going to speak to one of the Ballygunner lads. The ref has the book out, speaking to number 11, who is Pádraig Mahoney. Thou shalt not do that, says the referee. Oh no, sorry, he's speaking to his Peter Hogan, number 20. Yellow card for Peter Hogan. Okay, free, back with the play, free to be taken from our own half-back line by once more by Brendan Maher. Brendan Maher takes this long free. He's looking around. Score reads 6 points to 5 in favour of Ballygunner. Okay, long free to be taken by Brendan, dropping on the half-hour line. But it's the Waterford defence win out it, and it's Pádraig Mahoney. Pádraig Mahoney being blocked down by Ray McCormack. The ball is breaking inside towards Liam Drifter Ryan and Tim O'Sullivan. They're full forward. They pass the ball around to each other, and it's Big Barry O'Sullivan, number 12. Sharp passes to number 15, Paddy Levy. Paddy Levy being chased by Tommy Ryan, but Paddy Levy strikes for a shot. And is it over? A score for Paddy Levy. That leaves 2 points in it in favour of Ballygunner. 2 points in it in favour of Ballygunner. Puck out once more by James Dix McCormack. The Waterford crowd Ballygunner crowd are getting excited at the sight of the winning by 2 points. Puck out by James McCormack. The ball has been dropped towards midfield again under Conor Kenny. Conor Kenny going up along with the Waterford lads. And it's a ruck development once more. Number 9 is Shane Sullivan. Shane O'Sullivan brings out the ball. Number 4, Barry O'Keefe plays number 11, Pádraig Mahoney. Pádraig Mahoney hits the ball up the field towards Paddy DeSaint and Desi. But Desi Hutchins does a cool move. And Paddy, a great interception by Paddy. Because it looked ominous, and ball is being cleared once more by Dan McCormack, dropping towards Jerry Kelly on the side, and Jerry Kelly wins the tackle in the air, and it's young JD trying to break in at speed. Young JD trying to run in, but the Waterford lads are regrouping, and out comes it's the Waterford number 6, Philip Mahoney clears the ball. Tackled by Jerry Kelly, and the ref gives a free to Ballygunner. They're blowing at the ref. The crowd are calling the ref to get on with the game, I suppose. BorrisIleigh at the early stage are bringing in a sub. Jack Hogan is coming in. Jack Hogan is going in at the early stage, and Tommy Ryanfoot is going off. Jack Hogan coming in after 24 minutes. Jack Hogan is quick. Grandson of the great Paddy Delaney, late great Paddy Delaney. Number 11 now. Pádraig Mahoney takes a long free near his own half-back line. The way he's looking at the post, he's going for it. He's going to go for a long one, and the score reads 7-5 in favour of Ballygunner. Number 11 is Pádraig Mahoney. Strikes a long free down the centre. It's going down the centre, but it's drifts wide. Okay, now we'll see. Jack Hogan has gone midfield on their number 15, which is Paddy Levy. Number 10 is Kieran Maher. He's also at midfield. Conor the Moose is on the right half forward position. Okay, puck out. This time goes to the other side of the field towards Jerry Kelly. And it's Jack Hogan again, breaking on. Nearly got it, but Waterford number 4 picks out the ball. But the Waterford lads pass the ball out, and it's back to Shane O'Sullivan again. Shane O'Sullivan picks up a loose ball. Shane O'Sullivan going in. Big strong fella, Shane O'Sullivan. Pucks the ball down towards Peter Hogan, being followed all the way by Foxy Burke from Kyle Crew. And Peter Hogan picked it up very cutely. Aka Declan Ryan Longo. And the ball went in, and James McCormack stopped it from, could have been dangerous. Now the ball, James pucks the ball over the sideline. Sideline ball to be taken by Ballygunner. Nervy moments for BorrisIleigh, nervy moments, but that's to be expected. It's a Munster final. Number 11 is Pádraig Mahoney to take a sideline ball for Ballygunner down near the corner flag, under the new stand, big stand side. Short passes back to Peter Hogan. Back again to Peter Hogan, and the ball is breaking. It's Ray McCormack. And it's Moose pucks the ball. And it's Ray McCormack coming out with the ball. Ray McCormack at speed. Ray McCormack hits the ball. Ray hits the ball towards midfield, towards JD. But Barry Coughlin gets out in front. But JD is just bursting to get onto the ball. Now we have big Jerry Kelly trying to break through. There's a ruck again. There's a ruck developing midfield. Now, the ball is breaking now. It's Jack Hogan. Jack Hogan at speed. Jack Hogan has the ball in his hand. He passes out of trouble, and it's been picked up by Philip Mahoney, who plays it back to the goalie. But if JD is lurking, go back. But anyway, the goalie clears his line down towards Liam Ryan Drifter. And a great catch, nearly had a great catch, but being marked by number 14, Tim O'Sullivan. Sideline ball, a BorrisIleigh ball, it must have went off the number 14's hand or hurley. Sideline ball to be taken by Liam Ryan the Drifter. Liam number 4 from Fantan. There's a BorrisIleigh man down towards Jerry Kelly. Jerry Kelly is down, and the referee is down also. The medical team are running into Jerry. Just hope Jerry is okay, because a player of his calibre is badly needed here today, because at the moment Ballygunner are bossing it, and at times BorrisIleigh has shown flashes. Jerry could be a knee problem. It doesn't look good. His hands are stretched over his head. Jerry. There's a lot of concern. Johnny Kelly is issuing orders, going around to players while he has a moment, because it has been frantic since the match started. At 27 minutes gone, and as Jerry gets up, we just hope to God he's okay. He's been spoken to by the medical team. He's getting to his feet, lifted to his feet. He looks very lame. Hopefully he'll walk it off. He's gingerly going back to his position, and his leg looks very heavy. But back with the sideline, Liam Drifter Ryan. No, Brendan Maher taking the sideline right in front of beside the dressing rooms. Big long sideline up the field towards Jerry Kelly. Jerry catches the ball. The great Jerry Kelly catches the ball and strikes the ball left side in towards the goal. And out comes Stephen O'Keefe. But now we have young JD breaking in. And we have Conor the Moose, but the Waterford man brings out the ball. Number 4 is Barry O'Keefe. Barry O'Keefe clears the ball down towards Paddy the Saint, and James sticks McCormack. And the referee gives a free out. He deemed the Waterford man must have fouled Paddy. Ref has given a free out to Paddy Stapleton. There must be a square infringement or something. Free to be taken by James McCormack. It's 7-5. I just hope Jerry Kelly can shake off that injury. Okay, from his own edge of the square, James McCormack will take a free. There's a lot of bunching in this game. The field is smaller, definitely a lot smaller than Semple Stadium. Okay, free to be taken, and he's taken, dropping towards Ray McCormack and young Kevin Maher. Young Kevin Maher on the sideline, pucks the ball, and BorrisIleigh get a sideline. Well worked by Kevin Maher. Once more to be taken by the brilliant Brendan. Right centre of the field under the big stand. Now the Boris crowd are encouraging their team. Brendan Maher, centre field, will take a long ball again. Great ball by Brendan Maher, big high ball with lots of height on it. But out comes Shane O'Sullivan again for Ballygunner. Number 15 is Paddy Levy. Paddy Levy running at pace. They're number 5. Number 5 is Conor Sheehan, but a free has been given to Ballygunner for an infringement. There'll be 2 minutes, and Philip Mahoney's after taking a quick free. He's aiming towards Desi Hutchinson. Desi Hutchinson comes out to the ball, and he's been chased by Paddy Stapleton. Desi switched to his left side. And another point from Desi Hutchinson. Another point by Desi Hutchinson. Desi Hutchinson is a danger man. We had heard about him, but now we're seeing him. And there's 3 points in favour of Ballygunner. BorrisIleigh, there's a lot more in him. We just hope we can get out. Now, puck out once more, dropping towards Conor the Moose. Conor the Moose, Shane O'Sullivan breaking inside, but it's Conor the Moose at pace. Conor the Moose, if he just gets this, we could settle. There's a great score by Conor the Moose. And what he does, the ball breaks inside, one hand effortlessly, and hits it from his right hand side over the bar. And that's a point Boris badly needed. 8 points to 6 in favour of Ballygunner. Puck out once more by Stephen O'Keefe. Stephen O'Keefe aiming for who? Let me see. Dropping it down towards 12, Barry O'Sullivan. Barry O'Sullivan up in the air, but it's been chased by Liam the Drifter, and it's back to Shane O'Sullivan once more, who passes a short pass to Pádraig Mahoney. Pádraig Mahoney passes it across to Barry O'Sullivan. Oh, the ref is talking to one of the Boris lads, Kevin Maher, I think, yes. The ref is deeming that Kevin did something untoward. He's taking the name of Kevin. A yellow card for Kevin Maher. So a free on the will be taken by Pádraig Mahoney, straight in front of the goals, between his own half-forward line and the 65 line. No bother to someone of this man's calibre. Number 11 is Pádraig Mahoney, and Ballygunner are 2 points up. Straight over the bar for Ballygunner, they're 3 points up. And we must be very nearly coming up to half-time. Very near half-time. The game is delicately poised. Ballygunner have shown us why they have won. Why they run away for 2 months is why they've won so many county finals. They're a good, strong, formidable team with a lot of household names. But BorrisIleigh, we're still in this game. BorrisIleigh now, the ball dropping down towards Conor the Moose again. Conor the Moose and Shane O'Sullivan. Breaking towards number 8 is Michael Mahoney for Ballygunner. Down towards the sideline. Down, and it's Liam Drifter and Tim O'Sullivan. Liam Drifter and Dan. Now it's half-time, and Ballygunner lead by 3 points. BorrisIleigh haven't hit the heights that they had against them. They're playing well and they're still in it. Who knows? Some of them are playing very well, but the Ballygunner lads are tough and they're tight markers. There's 3 points in it and all to play for. The rain is, thank God, staying off for the moment, and we're leaving now when we're back with the second half. We're just waiting, I suppose, for the TV lads to come back to their seats to start up again. Have we a wind? Maybe a slight wind now in favour of BorrisIleigh. Slight wind, I would think, hopefully. Going in for the throw-in, as I say, is Jack Hogan and Dan McCormack. And number 5 is Conor Sheehan. The ball's breaking in. And number 12 is Barry O'Sullivan. The ball being kicked forward. And it's Peter Hogan. Peter Hogan coming out to the ball. But number 12, Barry O'Sullivan. Now number 20 is Peter Hogan, who picks up the ball. And it's near the far side. Number 5 is Conor Sheehan. But the Boris lads are harrying and harrying now. And breaking away at the ball at the far side is the fast Ray McCormack, who passes it lovely to Jerry Kelly. Jerry Kelly sells a dummy and goes down the sideline near the newsstand, near the dressing. But the ref says he overcarries the ball, or maybe stepped over the sideline. A free to Ballygunner when Jerry was in possession and when Jerry was doing well. Ray McCormack broke away, passed to Jerry, and there's some decision by the ref making out that he overcarried it or something. Free to be taken by Ballygunner. Where's JD? JD is out around midfield. If JD gets onto a ball, this place will erupt. Okay. Free near our own dugout is taken by Stephen O'Keefe. Stephen O'Keefe, the Waterford goalie for the last few years, will take this free. Take this free near the sideline, right beside his own dugout. Okay. Stephen O'Keefe pucks it free down towards his own full forward line. Breaking onto it, and you have Foxy, and also the Ballygunner boys are converging. But it's Foxy Burke from Kyle Crew coming out with the ball. Foxy Burke at speed coming down out near the stand, being chased all the way by Peter Hogan. Chased all the way by Peter Hogan. But Jack Hogan was pushed off the ball and the referee did not see that. Number 5 Conor Sheehan in the ruck. They're all in the ruck. Kevin Maher, Kieran Maher's in the ruck. The Waterford lads, and there's great tackling by the Borris backs. And up goes Big Dan, and there's the defiance by Dan McCormack. What a snap! Come at the hour, come at the man, and what a score! No! Oh, hard luck, Dan. You've caught a great ball out of the clouds. Okay, back with Shane O'Sullivan picking up the puck out from the Waterford goalie. Shane O'Sullivan's considering his options, but he overcarries the ball. But what a snap by Dan McCormack. And Dan is geeing up the Borris crowd. I thought he'd going to drive it all the way back as far as BorrisIleigh. He hits it with defiance. But Dan, we all know, is a brilliant hurler, full of passion and full of skill, and there's no go back in him. Now, Brendan Maher will go forward to take this free near his own half-forward line. Drawing up the hurl by Derek Canaan, that great stalwart of the club. Okay, free by Brendan Maher. And the score reads 9 points to 6. 9 points to 6 in favour of Ballygunner. Brendan Maher tries his hurley the customary way off his jersey. Studies, cams, looks, bends, lifts, strikes. And is it over? I would think it is. But the umpires are very slow about coming up. Yes, a great point by Brendan Maher. Great point, even 2 points in the game. Now this game will fill up now. Wait till you see. This game, BorrisIleigh will erupt here yet today. We are the Tipperary County champions, remember. Now it's breaking towards JD. And the crowd once more come to their feet. JD. The referee has been very hard on JD. The referee is very hard on JD. He deemed he overcarried the ball, and the crowd were getting excited at the sight of JD about to take off, and those speedy legs he has. Okay, free, been taken towards the Ballygunner corner forward, and number 10 is Desi Hutchins again. Desi Hutchins near the far side, been marked by Paddy Stable, and Desi pokes the ball off his left side. And a wide ball this time. Desi is a fine hurler, but Paddy will marshal him. Now puck out once more by James Sticks McCormack. Now we'll see, will the puck out, how will it end up? He's looking and seeing, and he's trying to find the big target man. One would be Jerry Kelly, of course. Where is Jerry? Now, pucks it low this time and breaks down towards the centre field with Brendan Maher and young Kieran Maher. Kieran Maher, son of Seamus. And he was fouled, but he gets back to his feet and he pucks the ball in. But number 8, Michael Mahoney wins the ball. Number 12, Barry O'Sullivan for Ballygunner. Pucks the ball up to the side, and it's towards Desi Hutchins, and Desi controls the ball. Been marshaled by Paddy. Desi squares the ball across the midfield towards number 15. This is Paddy Levy. And Ray McCormack is after robbing him. BorrisIleigh lads want to get in there and get stuck in. Number 5 is Conor Sheehan. Conor Sheehan breaking down the ball. But the ball is broken inside, and the referee weighs way on. A great clearance by Dan McCormack, and Dan McCormack's playing some game, and he's now down towards big Niall Kenny. Niall Kenny, the crowd are willing him to catch this ball. Niall, now it's young JD, and he's been held, but JD, referee, and the BorrisIleigh crowd are incensed with the referee. That's twice he's been hard on JD. Referee. Up number 3 be taken out by Ballygunner number 12, Barry Sullivan. Puts the ball far side of the field. And it racing out for this Peter Hogan, followed by Foxy Burke. Foxy Burke and Foxy Burke is winning this ball. And Foxy comes away with the ball. Passes it once more to Dan McCormack. And Defiance is this man's middle name. There's some hurling by Dan McCormack. The ball will be put down, and one Jerry Kelly. Jerry Kelly lets him know you're there. And all Rathmai was behind that shoulder. And the ball is broken, and the Borris guys are winning the rucks. And it's big Jerry again. And near the sideline, stalemate. And it's Jack Hogan goes in and picks it up. What's the ref going to do? And we get inside, and then the Borris lads are up for this game. Make no mistake about it. We're not here to make up the numbers. A proud club like ours. Sideline ball once more by Brendan Maher. Brendan Maher and Dan are quite simply brilliant here today. Ray McCormack is beginning to find form too. Another chap with bundles of ability. And it's Brendan again. It's a free near the sideline. Right near the sideline, centre of the field. Brendan, the ever cool Brendan Maher. Strikes a long ball. Aim for, and is it gone over? Is it? No, not this time. Still 9 points to 7 in favour of Ballygunner, and the crowd are beginning to lift the decimal level. Now, puck out be taken by Stephen O'Keefe. He's taking his time to see what's on. Now pucks it towards the new stand side. And it's Dan. And Dan is playing with it. And it's JD again. JD passes the ball to his colleague and buddy Kevin Maher. Kevin at pace down the centre. Passes to big Jerry. Jerry Kelly is... it didn't work out for Jerry. Hard luck, Jerry. But that was a great move that broke down. But anyway, cleared by Ballygunner, and it's Pádraig Mahoney down around centre field. Hits the ball up left side towards Tim O'Sullivan and being chased by Liam Drifter Ryan. Tim O'Sullivan in. Yes, and Drifter catches up on him. And Drifter earns a hard-earned sideline ball. He did great recovery there. BorrisIleigh nearly had a tremendous score. It was worked well from 1 to 2. It broke down, but not to worry. We're beginning to show signs that we are in this game. Make no mistake about it. Now, Brendan Maher, sideline ball, way out on his own half-back line near the far stand. A high ball as usual from Brendan, from the brilliant Brendan. Up towards Connor the Moose. But it's been broken. The Waterford lads bringing out the ball. Mahoney up to. Now the ball breaking inside. And it's Desi Hutchins. Desi Hutchins takes on Paddy. Desi Hutchins passes the ball to Peter Hogan. Peter Hogan going in for a goal. Peter Hogan, and he's been taken down. The ref gives a free in. But great back play by BorrisIleigh. But the ref now is going to have a word with who? Is it Liam Ryan? With somebody? Because it looked there as if Peter Hogan was in for a goal. Number 4, he's been spoken to by Liam Ryan. Now what will they do? Boris are setting up for a 21, I would say. Very lucky that Peter Hogan didn't get in there. He turned and ran a yellow card for Liam Ryan. It looked ominous there for a few minutes, but BorrisIleigh defence recovered very, very well. Now free to be taken possibly and surely by Pádraig Mahoney. Dan is having a word with the ref. Okay, Paddy Stephen is getting attention to a groin, I'd say. And there's towels going in plenty all over the place, drying hurls, a wet greasy day, and Pádraig Mahoney is ready to take this 21. Will he go for the big one, or will he tap it over the bar? The score reads 9 points to 7 in favour of Ballygunner. In the goals we have Brendan Maher, Sticks, Seamus Foxy and Dan. And Kevin Maher is back in the goals. Was it Kevin? Yes. Okay. Or Liam Ryan. No. Over the bar by... No, it was Liam Ryan in the goal. Over the bar by Pádraig Mahoney, reading... Over 2,663 people here today. It looks more because it's a smaller field and they're all condensed into the stands. Anyway, 10 points to 7 in favour of Ballygunner. Puck out by James McCormack. James McCormack pucks out the ball down towards the centre again. Aimed at Conor Kenny the Moose, and Shane Sullivan breaking with him. But Ballygunner number 3 is Ian Kenny, clears his lines. Ian Kenny up the centre field towards number 10. Number 10 is Desi Hutchins again. But here's Jack Hogan. Jack Hogan passes back to the ever-aware Brendan Maher, and a long ball by Brendan. Hard luck, Brendan. But that was good control play by Jack Hogan. Back to Brendan Maher. Okay, Niall Kenny is out in the wing now at this stage. Niall Kenny is out on the wing, being followed by number 4. Number 4 is running back in. Puck out, taken, and it's going to be picking out number 6 is Philip Mahoney. Philip Mahoney picks up the ball. Boris should have been more alert on the puck out, but he's been harsh. Ref is very hard on Jerry Kelly. Ref has been very hard on Jerry Kelly, because Jerry tackled the man you're entitled to, and a lot of the BorrisIleigh players are grunting to the referee. But anyway, back with the play, and Pádraig Mahoney once more runs out to take this free, and Pádraig Mahoney will go for a score again. There's 10 points to 7 in favour of Ballygunner. Okay, Pádraig Mahoney right under the stand on his own, near his own midfield, about 10 yards in from the sideline. Pádraig Mahoney with number 11. Pádraig Mahoney, customary Kitog style. Takes his time. And 40 minutes gone in the game. Now, Pádraig Mahoney pucks the ball. Oh, and Desi Hutchins stops it from going wide. We all thought it was gone wide. And is Paddy the evergreen Saint. And Saint gets a shoulder to the frontal charge by number 12, Big Barry O'Sullivan. And the ref is going to speak to Barry O'Sullivan. Frontal charge on Paddy the Saint. And that looked dangerous there. A lot of the crowd thought it was going wide, but the ever alert BorrisIleigh backs managed to avert the danger. Now, yellow card for Barry O'Sullivan of Ballygunner, and a free out be taken by James McCormack. James McCormack on his own end line will puck this as far as he can. And we need someone breaking here. We need a score, BorrisIleigh need a score just to stay in touch. 10 points to 7. Ball dropping towards Conor the Moose, and Shane Sullivan. Conor goes up to catch it, but Ballygunner backs bringing out the ball again. But it's rocking, and it's Ballygunner number 5, Conor Sheehan, and the ball is rocking once more. The days of gone hurling are long gone. And now it's number 15, Paddy Levy. Paddy Levy pucks the ball, and the ball is pucked out sideline, but it breaks to Seamus Foxy Burke. Seamus Foxy Burke being chased by number 20. Number 20 is Peter Hogan. Seamus Burke clears a long ball, and direct play is what Borris. The ball is dropping inside towards Jerry Kelly. Jerry Kelly, the ball breaks inside, but it falls into the path of Stephen O'Keefe. Stephen O'Keefe, time to look around and plays the ball, and it's Jack Hogan and Paddy Levy. Does he now overcarry? Number 7 is Barry Coughlin. Barry Coughlin running up towards the centre field, pucks the ball down towards Desi Hutchin, with the ball is breaking into the level alert. James Sticks clears his lines down towards Kevin Maher on the far sideline. We need a spark to come from somewhere. Personally, need a spark. We need something, but it may happen. Just hang in there. Ballygunner are making a change. Barry O'Sullivan are taking off Peter Hogan. Barry O'Sullivan taking off number 20, Peter Hogan, and on comes sub came on from number 13, which is Connor Power, giant captain. He was selected to start. This guy is fast as well. So he's been marked by Foxy Buck. Sideline quickly taken by Ballygunner. But the referee said a push or something. The referee's given a lot of finicky fouls, but anyway, we'll take this one gladly. Okay, free to be taken by Brendan Maher. BorrisIleigh needs something to happen inside. The score reads 10 points to 7. 10 points to 7. Brendan will take a long free. Sean McCormick is running over with it, marking a man with orange boots. That man with orange boots is Barry O'Sullivan. Okay, the ball now. No. Brendan Maher takes this. Free, a long free, and near his own half back line, dropping in towards the square. Up into the square, that's inside. And Conor the Moose flicks at the ball, but the ref says it's a square ball. But Conor Kenny was very close to flicking on that. Free out. Johnny Murphy gives a free out to Ballygunner. And Shane O'Sullivan is doing his laces. But a free out will be taken by Stephen O'Keefe. This is the hour now you need the Borris big men to stand up. Because these chances in Munster finals are rare. It took us 33 years to get back here. So driving on, all we can say. Puck out, free, be taken by Stephen O'Keefe. Dropping towards midfield, under it is Brendan Maher and Pádraig Mahoney. The ball breaks, and it's Jack Hogan, and there's a ruck developing. It's all rucks, 5, 6, 7 and 8 in a ruck. But the ball comes out, it's Ray McCormick at speed. Ray McCormick takes on the Ballygunner boys, and he has speed to burn. Ray McCormick cuts in field down towards the half hour, then is Ray McCormick. Offloads to Kieran Maher, Kilford Moore. Kieran Maher, will he bury it? A goal! A goal by Kieran Maher, a son of Seamus and a son of Teresa, grandson of Dan Maher, who had the famous dog champion twins. A brilliant goal by Kieran Maher, and BorrisIleigh now are in the driving seat. What a goal! What a goal by BorrisIleigh, and that was a finish brilliantly by Kieran Maher. Finished brilliantly, calmness and coolness. Now there's a bit of squaring up. Now the game is in the melting pot, and the game is 1-7 to 10 points. And now BorrisIleigh driving on. On Kieran. And here they go again. Ballygunner, sharp puck out up to working the sharp up the sideline. Conor Sheehan, Shane O'Sullivan near the sideline. Shane O'Sullivan goes for a long ball, crosses the field towards Paddy Desade and Desi Hutchinson, but Sean McCormick is breaking back. Sean McCormick wins the ensuing tackle, and the crowd are shouting, but it's Big Dan again. Big Dan from the mountains of Gortini up towards Gortini, and he's playing brilliant to his brother Sean. Sean clears the lines down towards the goal scorer, and it's Moose on the loose. Moose brings his man out to the sideline, and Moose out of his right hand side. Will it go over? All BorrisIleigh wish it does. Hard luck Moose, but BorrisIleigh are showing and they're representing their county with pride here today. And here we go once more, back with the play. Ball dropping, Paddy Desade and Desi Hutchinson, but Paddy is up for this one, and the BorrisIleigh gander is up, and when the gander is up, you watch out. And rucking. Okay, ball will be thrown in by Johnny Murphy once more. God, if Mick Pryor saw this, he'd be proud of BorrisIleigh, but he'd be reminiscing on the old days of the ground hurling. Anyway, play rucks again. BorrisIleigh lads, and is a young Kevin, I see. Kevin Maher, there's a lot in there. Now it's Moose on the loose once more. Moose picks up the ball, as he customarily does. Turns to his right hand side, down along. And the Ballygunner lads come out with the ball. Ballygunner take a sharp ball again. But it's Jack Hogan running out. Jack Hogan and Barry O'Sullivan. Jack Hogan, number 18. And there's Conor Kenny. And the big, great Brendan Maher. And Brendan Maher steals the man. And he drives the ball. And what a score, Brendan Maher. What a score. You robbed a beautiful ball. You had the calmness and presence of mind of your left side, right side, any side. You're born to hurl, and that's what you're doing. Now the ref again. The ref is penalising the Ballygunner boys for maybe not coming out quick enough. I don't know. The ref is having a word with Stephen O'Keefe. And the score reads 1-8 to 10 points in favour of BorrisIleigh. And the ball is turning. The ref gave a throw in, and it's Moose on the loose. But it's Ballygunner coming out with the ball. Ballygunner boys coming out with the ball. But it's Ballygunner boys coming out with the ball, being chased by Jerry Kelly. And the ball is a short pass again to number 8, Michael Mahoney. Michael Mahoney off his left side towards Desi Hutchinson, being chased by Paddy Saint. Desi controls the ball. Desi turns to the left side, passes back out towards Barry O'Sullivan. Barry O'Sullivan goes for a score. And gone wide, and the BorrisIleigh crowd are behind their team like they always do. Come on, Boris, come on. The mighty men are roaring. From the Venny to the Kinneys to the Ryans to Jimmy Finn. Drive it on. A big Moose again in the air. And it's Kieran Maher offloads. Beautiful. And it's first cousin on Kevin Maher's running in at pace. Kevin from Knockanour. Kevin is fouled, but he hand passes the ball. A hard look, Kevin, and a free in. Kevin must foul. And BorrisIleigh are beginning to find their mojo here today. Watch out. They're finding their mojo. And this sleeping giant is awoke. What a game. What a game. Free in to be taken. Brendan Maher has gone downfield to take this. Score reads 1-8 to 10 points in 47 minutes 50 seconds. 12 minutes to go in this great Munster final here in Pocky Rin, formerly Flower Lodge, now called after the icon Christie Ring. Okay, Brendan Maher drives the Hurley customary style, and Brendan Maher will just look to tap this over the bar. Meanwhile, mentors are on the field all over talking to the Ballygunner boys. Now here's Brendan. Number 6 is Brendan Maher from Cullehill. Brendan Maher, number 6. And over the bar. Great score by Brendan Maher, and we need 2 points. But we have to be vigilant, we have to be aware. And the crowd are now shouting, Boris, Boris. And it's lovely to hear it. And here comes Jerry Kelly selling dummies left, right and centre. Jerry studies himself again, passes it back to the brilliant Dan McCormack. The defiance of Dan, as we've said all day. Dan defiance McCormack comes down the sideline, passes it to JD, and JD, the crowd are ushering JD, and JD hits a lovely ball with a tail, with a curl, but big Moose on the loose inside, and Moose catches the ball inside, and Moose drives. Moose still has the ball, and overhead strike, hard look Moose. Oh, hard look Moose. Moose snapped the ball in an impossible position. Now the game is in the melting pot. Number 14 has come way out midfield, and he's been followed by Liam the Drifter Ryan. Number 9 is Shane O'Sullivan, picks up the puck out. Number 6 out to is Philip Mahoney. Philip Mahoney pucks the ball down, but it's Liam the Drifter Ryan. Liam the Drifter Ryan brings out. Oh, he kicks the ball, and it's Dan Defiance again. And the brilliance of Boris, but the Ballygunner lads are there too. They're good hurlers too, we know that. And it's Brendan again. Fantastic Brendan Maher. Down and Moose was pushed on the back. The Moose was pushed. But the Moose got up very fast and fought tooth and nail to recover the ball. Number 4 is Billy O'Keefe. Billy O'Keefe passes back to his goalie, Stephen O'Keefe. Stephen O'Keefe looks to the far side of the field. Breaking his 15 is Paddy Levy. Being chased by Jack Hogan. Paddy Levy and Jack Hogan will follow. Stay there, Jack. Keep on to him. Just follow. And he offloads the ball. And passes back to Barry O'Sullivan. Oh, and the Gunnar. The Ballygunner defence exposes there. Run up the field and picked out Barry O'Sullivan, and the cover was slack. Now the Decimals, the roof are going to lift here in Parky Rin. Back with James McCormack, and this is surely one of these epic games. And now it's big Niall Kenny under the ball. But Moose on the loose and more, and Moose is playing hard, playing fair. Shane O'Sullivan up the side, and it's Sean McCormack. Sean McCormack got a push in the back, and the referee overlooked it once more, and the BorrisIleigh crowd are raging. Was that not a free? And the crowd are really in this game. 110 to 1-9 in favour of Ballygunner. 50 minutes are gone in the second half. What a brilliant game. Now, hard to catch my breath here today. The excitement is reaching fever pitch. Who's taking this? It's the Ballygunner. Number 7 is waiting for a short one. That's number 7 is Barry Coughlin. Sideline to be taken by a green helmet chap. Is it Billy O'Keefe at the far side? Billy O'Keefe, I think, yes, right beside his own dugout. Long ball down the sideline towards. But it's the great Brendan Maher once more. And there's Brendan Maher running down the field and showing Ballygunner how to do it. Pass the lovely ball to young Kevin Maher and Knockanoor. Kevin strikes left side. Ball dropping, and it's Jerry Kelly inside. To Jerry Kelly is going very well. Jerry has the ball into his possession. And Jerry puts the ball over the bar once more. And Jerry Kelly has done that several times in this campaign. A great score by Jerry Kelly. And as I said before, we're not here to make up the numbers. The aristocrats of hurling are here. On Boris, the crowd roar. Come on, Boris. Now, number 4 for Ballygunner is Billy O'Keefe. He clears these lines up towards, and it's Liam Drifter Ryan, but it's the danger man here in the corner, Speedy Merchant. Is this Desi Hutchinson? Is this Desi? We'll have to watch Desi. He squares the ball, number 5, Conor Sheehan. Conor Sheehan goes for a long point way out, and Conor Sheehan scores the ball. Desi Hutchinson squared the ball to the halfback who was making inroads and scored that goal. Scored that point for Ballygunner, leaving 1 point in it. This is a truly epic game, and the clock reads 8 minutes to go. And BorrisIleigh are playing fantastic, but we need more. And up goes Conor the Moose, and Conor breaks inside, and it's young JD at pace. All we want is JD at pace and pick up a ball, and who knows? Now it's the Ballygunner rise again. 15 is Paddy Levy clearing up the ball. Paddy Levy passes the ball down the side towards Tim O'Sullivan, and number 14 in chest by Liam Drifter Ryan. And number Ruck again developing near the side, but who's calling? Tis Liam Ryan. Tis Liam Ryan of Fantan. Liam Ryan making headway. Liam Ryan down the sideline towards Sean McCormack. Sean McCormack working his way through another ruck, and he passes the ball, and it's Moose on the loose, and Moose strikes off his right side, and a great score, Conor the Moose Kenny. Hard look, Conor Kenny, hard look. At least 1 point, but BorrisIleigh will have to be very, very alert on the puck out. Where are we now, Steve? 53 minutes gone and 1 point in favour of Ballygunner. Okay, Stephen O'Keefe back with the play towards Conor Sheehy, number 5. But JD intercepts, and now JD, the crowd lights up at the side here, and JD running off down the side here in Parky Ring, off his right side, pucks it across the field, but it's to Kevin Maher again. Kieran Maher, the goal scorer, and a great hard look, Kieran Maher. Oh, their chances are going a begging. But who could clip it the way BorrisIleigh are playing? They're playing fantastic here today. Now the crowd are shouting at both sides. This is a tremendous game of hurling. 111 to 110. And come on, the Boris crowd are shouting, Boris. And Johnny Kelly is issuing instructions. And here we go, puck out to Stephen O'Keefe. Is there a sub? Is there a change? 23 is on for JJ Hutchinson is on for Ballygunner, and he's been marked by Ray McCormack. Okay, they're back with the play. Shane O'Sullivan gets the ball inside in, being followed by Conor the Moose. Conor will chase him and harry him all day. And it's number 8, Michael Mahoney hits the ball off his left side towards, it's dropping. And James McCormack has it. Brilliant play by James McCormack. And he was impeded by the Ballygunner forward by number 23, the sub. So the referee gives him a free out to James. Number 23 is JJ Hutchinson. All brothers of Dizzy, I'm sure. Okay, back with the play. Puck out. A free to be taken once more by Ray McCormack from his own 14. Dropping again, I'd say, towards the Moose. Dropping, and it's going towards Moose's side again. Moose being marshalled by Shane O'Sullivan. It's rocking again, and who's winning it? It's out comes the Ballygunner lads. Now Paddy Levy's coming out with the ball. Paddy Levy, but a free has been Paddy Levy overcarried. The ref has been finicky about overcarrying, and now we're getting a break. He's been very hard on JD earlier on. Now a free to be taken, I'd say, by Brendan Maher once more. In comes Dermot Canaan with the hurley, with the towel to dry the hurley. Brendan will take his time, and the score reads 55. You're gone 55 minutes and 20 seconds. 1 point lead for Ballygunner, and if Brendan scores this, we're back level pegging. Nearly. We'll wait and see. We won't tempt fate. Brendan once more, nice and calm. A role model for all youngsters looking on how you do your frees. And Brendan strikes. And yes, and Brendan gets a long point and a relief to BorrisIleigh. Now we're level each, and I see Kieran Maher is picking up Pádraig Mahoney. Kieran Maher has come way out. Kieran Maher is our goal scorer. Now they take a sharp puck out once more to number 2, Eddie Hayden. Back to the goalie, Stephen O'Keefe. Stephen O'Keefe, number 4. Number 4 is Billy O'Keefe. They're working the ball from one to the other. They're playing through the lines, as they say. Been approached by JD, but they pass the ball to Barry Coughlin. Barry Coughlin coming down the field, number 7. Being chased by JD. And brilliant play by JD Lavani. And it's Ray McCormack up the sideline. Come on, Ray, the crowd roar. And that brilliant Brendan Maher. What an interception by JD. We saw it in Thurles the last day again. Then Rovers were seeing it here today in Páirc Uí Rinn. Barry Coughlin did not know what was coming behind him, that juggernaut, that speed merchant of a JD. Sideline ball being taken by Ballygunner's number 5, Conor Sheehan. And the Borris crowd are shouting, Borris. Conor Sheehan near the midfield here, taking a line ball. Conor Sheehan from Ballygunner. Goes low enough, but it's Brendan Maher watching for the break. And Danner's there, and Jack Hogan's there, but number 15, Paddy Levy, gets the ball out to number 23 is JJ Hutchinson. Oh, but Kevin Maher was very vigilant there to stop the attack. But it's Paddy Levy once more, and it's Sean McCormack, and it's Jerry Kelly, and now it's Jerry Kelly breaking onto the ball, flicks it out to the side, and now we want Paddy Saint, and Paddy got pushed in the back, but the referee overlooked it. The ball is broken towards Deji Hutchinson. Deji Hutchinson is blocked down once more, and Foxy Burke, and they're all trying, they're giving it all. This is a superb game of hurling here today in Páirc Uí Rinn. What a game. Sideline ball. Looks like Deji Hutchinson is going to take it, and this is heart in the mouth stuff. 57 minutes gone. Conor Sheehan going to take this. He picks it to number 4. Number 4 is Billy O'Keefe. BorrisIleigh have to be aware when those sidelines are taken. Anyway, back with the play. And now it's Kieran Maher. Kieran Maher does brilliantly. Kieran Maher and Liam Ryan the drifter, and the nephew of the great Billy Adler, son of Paul. Clears to Dan Defiance McCormack. And then down this left side, down towards Conor the Moose. And the Moose picks it up, and the Moose is a beautiful hurler, and he strikes off his right side all the way down in the throat of the fence. And big Niall in the air. Big Niall has the ball, and he's been impeded all the way. And if we score this, look, Niall Kenny. But we got a free in. Niall Kenny. You got a ball, you took on the defence, you went to bat it, as you often do, and you've often scored. Now we get a free in, and Brendan Maher is going on to take this. Would you believe it? 58 minutes 20 seconds. And Brendan should put this over the bar. JD is encouraging, he's shouting, encouraging them all. Kieran Maher has gone back in a very deep role, of course, to use his speed allied with his first touch. Right, Brendan steps up to this. 5 Ballygunners, 5 Ballygunner men in the goals. Brendan should tap it over. Brendan will strike. And there it is. And another point now with BorrisIleigh go back into the lead. Would you believe it? 58 minutes, nearly 59. Okay, be aware on the puck out. Be vigilant. Okay, sharp puck out once more, be taken by Ballygunner. Up to the number 4, which is Billy O'Keefe. But it's Conor the Moose's side, it was Jack Hogan. They have the same helmets. And now there's brilliant hurling by young Kevin Maher of Knockanure into big Niall, big giant of a Niall. And number 3 is Ian Kenny. Ian Kenny for Ballygunner, cautiously bringing around the ball, but being chased by Niall. Niall chase him, hook him, block him. Okay, here we go again as Ballygunner are back on the attack. Ballygunner number 4 is Billy O'Keefe. Walking up the sideline towards Michael Mahoney, being chased by Kieran Maher. The ball comes in field to Páirc Mahoney. Páirc Mahoney pokes a big long ball in towards their balls, but it's Liam Ryan the drifter. But it's Foxy Burke from Kyle Crew. Foxy Burke. Oh, this is hard-stopping stuff. And Seamus clears the ball. And Liam the drifter out to Sean McCormack of Gortini. Sean McCormack passes it back to Liam the drifter. Liam the drifter will drive a long ball down the sideline here. The ball is dropping down towards Conor the Mouse Kelly and Jerry Kelly under this. And Conor reaches up, and it's big Jerry from Ratmai, soccer style. Jerry look afraid of nothing. No hurry, but he still go on. Come on and help him, lads. Come on and help him. Now the Ballygunner boys are bringing out the ball. Now a free to be Ballygunner. And we're gone in over the 60 minutes. And I'm sure 3 minutes, they tell me 3 minutes, and you're gone 20 seconds into stoppage time. A free to be taken from the Ballygunner backs by Páirc Mahoney or Philip Mahoney, and the crowd are roaring. Quick free, and Stephen O'Keefe comes up with the ball, sharp passes it out to his colleague there, Michael Mahoney. 15 is Paddy Levy. Paddy Levy is having a good game. Paddy Levy coming down, hits it off his left side. A ball breaking towards Kieran Maher. And 23 is JJ Hutchinson. But Kieran will stay there all day. But it's the ever brilliant Brendan Maher. Drives the ball down towards his own sideline, and breaking out is Niall Kenny. Niall Kenny, we just want to hold possession. Thou shalt not pass, says Jerry Kelly. The ball is coming up the field by Ballygunner. Oh Jesus, this is hard stopping stuff. Ballygunner working the ball, short passing style. And number 12 is Barry O'Sullivan, but the ball is broken down the ruck. BorrisIleigh win the ruck, and that's Sean McCormack coming out with the ball. Sean McCormack and his brother Ray being ably assisted. And then we see them all there in the tackle. The rucks, and the ref will throw it in again. And we're gone 1 minute and 20 seconds into stoppage time. And BorrisIleigh are winning by 1 point here in this epic game in Páirc Uí Rinn in Cork. Ball thrown in by the referee, Johnny Murphy, but it's Ballygunner lads breaking forward. Number 8, Michael Mahoney. Number 8, but he's been harried and hassled by Brendan Maher and Sean McCormack and every one of them. And the brilliant Brendan has the ball once more, and there's defiance, and there's hurling ability, and the crowd respond to the brilliant legend that is Brendan Maher. What a day here in Páirc Uí Rinn. Chalk it down. The aristocrats of hurling are here today. On Boris, the crowd shout. On Boris, and let him. Now free to be taken by the brilliant Brendan Maher. What a hurler. And Brendan hits the ball long, and it's Connor the Moose. And up into the sky goes the Moose. Once more, pucks the ball off his right hand side. But they're all running out, and it's his brother Niall. Niall back to Connor the Moose, but number 4 is Billy O'Keefe. Connor Sheehan. Now they're trying to work the ball out. Great block down by Liam Drifter. But here comes Ballygunner number 6. But it's young Kevin Maher from Knockanore breaks inside. Young Kevin Maher. Oh, the ref has deemed a handy free. But according to my calculation, the time is up. Now, just be aware. Watch everything. Now Dan, the brilliant Dan McCormack. Oh Jesus Dan. Oh Dan the man and Emily Lou. And moving hearts on Planksy too. Up the sideline he goes, A brilliant Conor Kenny. Now the time is up. Referee Johnny Murphy blow it up. History has been made here today. BorrisIleigh, after 33 years, are on the threshold once more of history. Now blow it off, Johnny Murphy. The time is up. Blow it off, and there it is. And we have made the Holy Grail to the great BorrisIleigh and all the teams of the decades. And we were the last Tipperary sub, and we are the next. An absolute exuberant joy. What a day to be a Borisman. And the scribes got it wrong once more. You could get 5.5 to 1 this morning on BorrisIleigh. What a team. Jesus Christ Almighty, what a day of days. A day will never be forgotten as long as we live. What a day. And the day and the excitement, and Dan the man, and Brendan, and Connor the Moose, and JD. What a day. And Ballygunner is a serious team. They give it all, and they have some serious hurlers. But the day belongs to BorrisIleigh. 33 years. We enter the Holy Grail again. We had Christmas Eve already, and there's the great cock. The great cock is down in Páirc Uí Rinn. Another proud tradition.
Conor Kenny, August Sean McCormack. Up, lads, shut up. So here, boys, set them right there.
First of all, our sponsor Randy Spillane. Andy, I forgot you the last day, so I won't make the same mistake again today. Andy! To our committee in our top table, Henry Groom, Jerry Tracy, and Mark Sparky Davison. The work to do behind the scenes is incredible, and I'd just like to give them a big round of applause. To our logistics team, Liam McCann, Keith Davison, and Seamus Ryan. Our statsman Mark Ryan de Glebe and Tommy Mogler. Big round of applause. Name, please. To our Fabios, Declan Maher and John Butler. Finally, to our backroom team, Philip Maher, Philip Kenny, Martin Maher, Angelo Welch. And finally, to the man of the clan, Johnny Kelly.